So that's a huge, huge thing for these players to be playing for right now.
The signature 6-3 upstack coming from Promo into 5-4. Instantly breaks the surge. Vince forced to defend here. Nice defense.
Yeah, Promo with that 34 spike earlier was able to pressure Vince, but Vince stays alive. Vince builds up some more T-spins here, going a little bit slower, but still doing a really good job managing his board and screen watching what's going on Promo's side.
Some elegant T-spin finds from Vince. Nice break.
Ooh.
Promo just shakes it off.
What
happened on Vince's board?
Yeah, that was an S misdrop into an L chain misdrop. The chain misdrops can be absolutely brutal, and Vince was just not ready for that. Both players opened with their TKIs. Promo with what looks like a little bit of a misdrop, but fixing it very well as both players get that back-to-back. Vince has some funny spins, but that looks like a couple of misdrops. Go and try to get out of that with the all spins, but not quite enough.
Even with that deep surge, Vince wasn't able to defend off of Promo's insane pressure.
Yeah, Promo with that 6-3 upstack yet again. Vince opening 9-0 for some reason, but that's a lot of cheese on Vince's board to start this off. Those all spins can just lead to clean or very unclean garbage over on the other side, and Vince has quite the stack. Chooses to just down stack it.
Well, Promo's just running away with this surge.
Yeah, Promo's been known to be one that builds up that surge almost comically high, but I think against a player like Vince, he's going to take that a lot more seriously and try to time his surge breaks to try to secure these rounds. Speaking of timing a surge break, there's the 25 spike, and the eyepiece is not there for Vince, as Promo is up 3-0. I have never seen that C-spin opener that Vince just did. I've never seen that before in my life.
Trying to go for... Okay, just gets to the well like that. Sure thing, Vince. Sure.
Ooh, Promo misdrops up at the top. This isn't good for Promo. It doesn't have well access.
Vince,
what are you? No, Vince in the C-spin. That's so sad. Vince finds the down stack.
Finds the surge build-up.
An amazing sequence from Vince for the 23 spike. Promo's up at the top, and Vince finds his first round.
It's a perfect surge break too. Notices that Promo was in a rough position, just breaks it there.
Yeah, absolutely. Screen watching is so important in Season 2, and these are two players that do a really good job with it. Promo getting that surge going. That -9 is on Vince's board, but Vince is going to try to keep his board clean here to be prepared for any sort of surge break that comes from Promo, and there it is. But the misdrop on the side.
Promo's really running away with the lead here.
Yeah, another 6-3 open from Promo. So Vince goes for that C-spin. Early break from Promo. Both players breaking and ending up with a lot of cheese on the board.
Promo forced to downstack cheese, not able to build any surge in the meantime. Look at the surge from Vince.
Ooh, the misdrop on that J. Yeah, gonna be forced to break.
And now it's Promo who's running away with the surge. Instantly takes the round off of that.
Yeah, Vince just not having the right pieces up the top of the board there. Both players opening with this TKI. Ooh, Vince with a misdrop on the side, but that's going to be fixable with all spins, and that's exactly what Vince is going to do. Vince breaks as Promo continues to build that back-to-back. Vince keeping his board clean in case he has to down stack a spike. gets Promo to break defensively there. Now all of a sudden, Vince is in charge of the back-to-back advantage, and Promo has a misdrop. And there's going to be a point for Vince. I just got the in-game ping for this, so I'm sure that whichever stream that pinged is going to get a nice little surge of people.
Yeah, it's same here.
Oh, Promo! What a
terrible. Those are literally the worst 6-3 misdrops you could ever have.
Yeah. And that's going to bring this pretty even. 3 points for
5-4
Vince right here.
upstack from Vince? What? What are you doing, Vince? And
Staying alive for a bit, but not quite.
Find some right skims, but Promo's pressure was just something else, man.
Oh, absolutely. Another round of identical opens here. Vince plonking a little bit on the open. That L spin is insane, Vince. Who sees that?
I know, right?
Like, what?
And then, yeah, Promo on the ropes. Forced to waste the eye. Yeah.
Yeah, not quite finding the down stack. I'm not gonna lie. I had eyes locked on Vince's board for that there. Didn't quite see what went wrong on Promos, but we have another 6-3 up stack versus the C-spin. Players, you know, both wanted to plonk that out for a little bit, but Vince was the one who broke the stalemate. Vince is also going to have to break this back-to-back, and there is that -9 on the board right away, but Vince is keeping that well access, keeping these spikes going, trying to pressure and get Promo to break defensively. Ooh, the misdrops from Vince, that chain misdrop. Well-timed spike from Promo. The 33 spike, nonetheless.
Yeah. Before that, I think the upstack from Vince was pretty uncharacteristic. Like, it's not something you would see from Vince, and Promo was just able to tank the attack well enough to kill them. Oh, what is this? Dude, where did that spike come from?
That was such a well-placed spike, too. Anything less, and Vince would have survived that with clean cheese or clean garbage, and it would have been a big problem for Promo. Promo with this misdrop on the side is going to give Vince an opening, but Promo downstacks into the garbage soon enough. Vince getting that back-to-back going, though. Going to try to continue to build that up. Breaks with a 28 spike. Promo survives here. Yeah, now Promo's dealing with that -10. Yes, sorry. And Vince with the 31 spike there is great.
Elegant spins coming from Vince here. Dude. Vince's spins are just something. Oh, but immediately finds the D-spin to fix that. Yep. That's Vince, alright. Yeah, no, but not getting out of that so easily.
There was some really creative stacking there up at the top of the board. It was just that one final misdrop that sealed the coffin there for Vince. And Promo only 2 points away from being that 1 seed in that finals bracket, which I'm sure that's what he wants from this day of matches.
Promo has that momentum. Just needs to make the final push. So break.
Vince with the 34 spike. Promo slowing down a little bit there, but Vince is continuing to build up that back-to-back. Breaks with a 20 spike. Promo up at the top has no eyepiece, no way out. Vince absolutely staying in this.
And we see the nice score. Nice donation from Vince. But Promo is catching up on Surge here. Breaks it. Okay, it's a Surge exchange.
Yeah, both players getting that back-to-back going again after that. Vince breaks in a 33 spike, forces Promo to break as well. Promo misdrops on the down stack, and that's going to slow him down a little bit.
Didn't Promo just send like 30-something lines? And all of that just disappeared on Vince's board. Oh well, but Vince has too many misdrops.
Ooh, the combo down stack
all
through the
that
cheese.
Easy
Beautiful,
cheese.
beautiful way to keep that board
Doing
clean. But
it.
that the
Okay, but-
misdrop.
For a second there, I thought, okay, well, surely Vince is. I don't know. It felt like Vince could have survived that, but there's only so much you could get away with, and yeah, with that though, 6 TPS from Promo.
Yeah, wow. I mean, really well played by Promo there to find that win, and there's that 1 seed there. That was a quick set to not as much back and forth as I expected, but GG's to both here. Vince is going to continue on